We hope you enjoy The Magicians, The Emperor's Baby by Rachel Lawson. No one suspected there was more to the relationship between the Emperor and Anatase, his grandson Alexandrite's abandoned wife, until one day she came out as pregnant. The truth was, Alexandrite hadn't abandoned his wife. He was, in fact, trapped in the past, where he remarried and had a new family. As he wasn't human, he neither aged nor died. He had forgotten his old life and wife for over a century until recently, but till then he thought he was another man who he became. He could not come out as Alexandrite after he remembered his name as he'd become, his grandfather, the Celestial Emperor. He knew he'd be deposed and anarchy would reign if he came out as Alexandrite, who had been in his youth a minor solar system's emperor till his fall. But enough of him. He and his old wife Anna realized they couldn't live apart anymore, but their secret relationship accidentally showed itself when his secret wife fell pregnant, and it had by then shown on her. Their son Lakelandite was at first angered by their carelessness at his stepmother's pregnancy. By now he was looking forward to being an elder brother to their child. But the public thought the emperor was a doting father to the child and protective to its mother. Rumors said it was the emperor's child and she was his mistress, which she was not. They were man and wife. As such, Anna stood behind Alexandrite, who was now known as the Emperor of the Universe Sapphirus, with his family as he made a speech at an intergalactic political summit. As Alexandrite spoke, all were watching him and listening to him all around the world and the universe. All were distracted by the good speech, so no one there was aware of the shooter till a shot rang out and the Emperor screamed and dropped to the stage. Anna ran to him and knelt by him. His son, his bodyguard Lakelandite, leapt on him to protect him. Ow. You are too late. You wanted to turn to hurt me too, did you, boy? Alexandrite moaned. You're welcome, Gramps, Lakelandite said sarcastically. Where's the shooter? Did you get them? Shouted Rhodonite, the head of security, to his guards. He was teleported away, a guard called back. You can get up, he's gone, boy, Alexandrite snapped at his son. Are you dead? Asked Lakelandite. What do you think? Get off me, you idiot, shouted Alexandrite, pushing his son off him, moaning in pain. I've been winged, Alexandrite told his son. You don't have wings, said Lakelandite. You don't have a halo either, boy, Alexandrite whispered to his son, who was secretly the angel of death. Ha, ha, said the unamused son. Anna, be careful. We don't want to hurt the bub, said the Emperor to his wife as he helped her up. We're all right, said Anna, who was a bad pregnant woman. She hated being treated as a delicate creature. Not long later, she was kidnapped by the assassin, who had heard the rumors of her baby being the Emperor's. They were sent a letter, and only the Emperor, handing himself over, would get her back alive. Alexandrite was so worried about her, he went to hand himself over to the assassin to free his wife. The assassin took the Emperor captive. Why are you using human weapons? You are no more human than I am, said Alexandrite, the magician who was an alien to Earth too. The weaponry of the humans is accurate and good for an assassin's trade, said the assassin. Will you release my grandson's wife now you have me? Asked the Emperor. The assassin said he wanted to kill her too to remove their entire family. The assassin shot Alexandrite and killed him. The Emperor fell to the ground and he pointed his gun at the wife. This will end your family, said the assassin. You can't count, says Lakelandite, the eldest son of the Emperor becoming visible. The assassin tries to shoot the Emperor's wife. The gun explodes, killing the assassin. Thanks, said the wife who lived. The son walks up to his dad and kicks his body. Come on, get up, said the son. What took you so long, boy? A grumpy Grim Reaper snapped at him. The Reaper touches the body of the Emperor, and the Emperor comes back to life, and the Reaper disappears. The Emperor walked off to his wife, hugged her, and kissed her. You're bleeding, honey, said his wife. The Emperor cast a healing spell and was no longer injured and cleaned up the blood, then kissed her again. Lakelandite was happy they were all right, but felt awkward, so he turned away from them.